In this video, I want to talk about early neurological stimulation and how we incorporate it with the puppies at Parfait Machin Golden Doodles. Obviously, when you're working with puppies, you have to start with the parents first to create a healthy puppy, which is why we're part of the Golden Doodle Association of North America, also known as GANA. With GANA, we hit the highest tier that they offer, the gold ribbon level, and we have only hit that tier for years. Now that we have paired gold ribbon parents that have done all the required health testing and hit that top tier, along with DNA testing on each parent to make sure we are combining moms and dads that will produce healthy puppies that will not carry on something that can be passed down to their young. Once you have that litter of puppies on the ground that you've worked so hard for with all the testing and they're here, now for me as a breeder, it's my time to start working with the puppies. On day 3 of the puppies' lives, an amazing window of opportunity opens up. It's a neurological jumpstart, so to speak, and it closes promptly at day 16. At day 3, we start working with the puppies one-on-one. We do this so that way their neurological systems are awakened at early of an age that does not cause stress on the puppy, but also pushes them farther in a very gentle way. This one-on-one working with puppies looks like having the puppy sit up for about 5 seconds and then returning them back to a neutral position, tipping the puppy upside down for a few seconds to allow that blood rush right to their head, and then returning them back to a neutral position, and holding them on their back, neutral position, being introduced to cold temperatures on different surfaces. All these slight exposures, including feeling in between their paw pads on their front paws and back paws, allow that neurological system to awaken and develop at the proper time. Because like I said, that door shuts at day 16. Yes, you can always expose your dog to new sounds and desensitize them, and you can constantly be adding to the training of your pet, but this neurological jumpstart happens between day 3 and day 16. And because we're trying to be the best breeders we can, we do work within that window to help these puppies. A strong neurological system allows the ability for a puppy, once it's reached adulthood, to calm themselves faster and more quickly. It will create a puppy that isn't always prone to anxiety and stress. And a dog that's not stressed all the time by its environment is going to have a healthier heart and a strong immune system. It is vital that these puppies get this exposure. We want to create the best puppies we can for the families that adopt from our lines. And we start at day 3 and we work with them until day 16. Now, if you're used to puppies, you may realize that Bella's puppies in this video are a little outside that window. Yes, I did work with them between days 3 and day 16 every night before bed. I would work with each of them. But right now, because there are only 4 puppies in the litter, they are not being pushed out of their comfort zone. If they're hungry, they can walk right up to their favorite spigot and start drinking on mom. They don't have to push their way through any siblings. They all can line up side by side and drink contently. Nobody's getting pushed off of where they want to drink and roll down the group. Nobody's having to shove their way and work those little muscles to get to where they need to go. So because Bella's litter is smaller in size, I continue working with them so that way they stay adaptable and that they stay confident and comfortable. We try to push our puppies as gently as we can to be the best versions of themselves, and we think that the person who gets to benefit most from all this extra work is not only the puppy, but the family that adopts one of our Parfait Machin puppies. We hope you enjoyed watching this video and how we incorporate early neurological stimulation and why we do it, and I hope you enjoyed seeing the process.